Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to all attendees. First of all, at this International Conference of Science and Technology for Internet of Things Yogyakarta, I would like to thank you for the opportunity given to me to deliver an article entitled Implementation of Problem-Based Learning Model to Improve Cooperation and Learning Outcomes of Natural and Social Science in Students of Class 4B, Jarakan State Elementary School. Next, let me introduce myself. I'm Mailatu Dzikroh from Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa, University, Yogyakarta. And now, we will enter the article presentation season. The first is the background. The background of this classroom action research is 24/7 learning is expected to improve various skills, including critical thinking skills, creativity, cooperation, problem solving, communication, community, and character. Teachers are expected to be able to create a quality learning atmosphere so that learning is more structured and focused. Based on the result of observation on pre-cycle activities, it was found that 1. Students are less actively involved in learning activities. 2. Cooperation between students is still relatively low. 3. The learning outcomes of natural and social science of class 4B students still have not reached the learning objective achievement criteria. This is because 1. Learning is dominated by teacher. 2. Teachers still use the lecture method. 3. Teachers do not raise real problem. 4. Learning has not created two-way interaction between teacher and students. Next is research method. This research is a collaborative action research carried out in the cycle with 4 stages, namely planning, implementation, observation, and reflection. The subjects of this study were the researcher as a teacher and class 4B student of Jarakan State Elementary School in the 2024-2025 academic year, totaling 24 students. The data used in this study are qualitative data and quantitative data. The data source in this study were class 4B teacher and class 4B students of Jarakan State Elementary School. The data collection techniques used are non-test technique in the form of students' cooperation, observation sheet, and test technique in the form of learning outcomes test. Data collection tools used in the research are student cooperation observation sheet and student learning outcomes assessment test question sheet. The quality of the data in this study used triangulation of source and techniques. The data analysis techniques in this study was in the form of qualitative and quantitative data analysis technique. Next, the result and discussion. The following are the result of the study presented in Table 1 and Table 2. Table 1 shows the result of student cooperation observation from pre-cycle, Cycle 1, and Cycle 2. The percentage of student cooperation observation result increased in each cycle. The average percentage of student cooperation observation result in the pre-cycle was 68.33%. After the action was taken, the average percentage of student cooperation observation result increased, namely, in Cycle 1 it increased to 80%, and in Cycle 2 it increased to 88.33%. The percentage of student cooperation observation result in Cycle 2 has reached the research performance indicator, namely 85%. Table 2 shows student learning outcomes in pre-cycle, Cycle 1, and Cycle 2. Based on Table 2, it can be seen that student learning outcomes increased in each cycle. In the pre-cycle, the percentage of student learning outcomes completion was 54%. After the action was taken, the percentage of student learning outcomes completion increased. Namely, in Cycle 1, it increased to 75%, and in Cycle 2, it increased to 87.5%. The percentage of student learning outcomes completion in Cycle 2 has reached the research performance indicator, namely 85%. Class is the conclusion. Based on the description above, it can be concluded the implementation of the problem-based learning model can improve cooperation in natural and social science learning outcomes in the material on change in the state of objects in class 4B student of Charakan State Elementary School in the 2024-2025 academic year. That's my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.